Well, good morning, everyone. Ahoy, ahoy. One more day till launch. Are you getting excited yet? I hope. Hey, I've just been listening to a broadcast that was done by Rush Whiskey. Oh, what was the other guy's name? And Glenn Fleming, and listening to a breakdown of like Jack Kirby stuff. Hello, Nikki. How are you over there in Florida? It's good to see you this morning. Uh, we'll wait till a few more people get in here, and then I'll show you what I worked on. Of course, I only give you 20 minutes, so I have to make it quick. Some of my pens I will have to renew. Some of these are getting direly ran out of ink. And I'm looking good on that front. It's just picking the right one. I need to call out the others. The others are good for gray tone when it's running. A bit chilly today, 45. Okay, it's probably about that here. I'm not sure. Um, so I was kind of listening to YouTube, not UK, YouTube broadcast, and was doing a couple of sketches. Finishing up. Um, you know, just doing a few things to just kind of looking over what I've done. But I'll be working on the write up. Timothy, hello. Um, uh, I'll be working on the write up on the campaign. Probably all that should be done by now. But save the best to last. They only give you so many words too to give a description. So not to keep you in suspense, or rather myself in suspense. So I finished this one. I showed you that yesterday. Their little bog piece to warm up on, and then I finished this one finally that Doc didn't want me to work on, and apparently Matt had forgotten that I was supposed to be on his show and put Doc in there. So he says, "Oh, Devil Flower will be on next week." Come to me, ask me, and then maybe, yeah, I will. It's I was on there with Doc a little bit, probably more than a distraction. Morning, sunshine. So I finished this one while listening today, or did this one. I guess I started that and did this one. That's Geo, and then did another one. You know, you know. So I got a little bit done. Got a little bit done. That's just done on like little pad paper. Nothing precious. My my precious ring. Where's my ring? Oh, there's my eyes. There's my eyes. There's Timothy. He, he's he's a hobbit. I'm very convinced of that. Um, oops, there it is. Oops, there it is. It's almost here. Shadowhawk is being proved right. The time goes by very quickly, even though it's a couple, 2.5 months away. It does go by very quickly. Can't wait to see Shay if she picks Devil Flyer, and why wouldn't she? But now she may surprise me. She may surprise me. And do another character, but I bet you it's Devil Flyer. But we'll see. We'll see. I have other characters, as you know. Uh, it'll be interesting to see what she cosplays and if we can get this rocket off the ground. I hope it's not a dud and fizzles out. And you know, you sounded like the girl mixed with the creepy neighbor from Family Guy. I've never watched maybe an episode or two of Family Guy, but so I couldn't really tell you. Thank you, Jeremy Burtz, for liking my launch day. Only one more day till launch of the Devil Flyer magazine. Sign up. I guess I should drop the sign up. I'm sure all you lovely people have already signed up. And if you haven't, that's okay. You will be missing out on an exclusive full trading card, which would be pretty dope. And I didn't say it necessarily might be drawn by me. It might be John Dillard. It might be someone else. Might be Russ Leach. Might be might just be Aaron Lopresti or something. I don't know. I can't. Don't know. I mean, it might be Bernie Wrightson. Oh, he's dead. But it'll be something good. Don't mess it up. She will not invite you back. I'm gonna try. Last time I was on, I called Cy him or something. He kind of gave me slant eye or she and yeah, I thought it was funny. Shay patted on him on the back of the side and it said them, I think, or something. Multiple personality. Look, you're born a guy, I call you a guy. You're born a girl, and we never had a problem with that. But and really, he isn't giving me the stink eye that much. But I find it very hard to call him anybody else, and I'm not going to call him they, them, with it, for, she, we, whatever. If you don't like that, that's your problem. If you don't want to have me back, that's your problem. I'm not out to alienate Cy or Shay or anybody, but I reserve the right to address you as I see fit. You want to call me out on it, we can have a discussion about it. Yeah, it's not like I meant to, and they give me a lot of leeway, I think, because they're like, well, he's just old, doesn't know better, whatever. I don't know. I don't know the thinking process. I just know that I've been a supporter of the channel they were one of the first, I actually have a note up on there. They were my first stream on November 19th, 2021. Their video is probably still up on that if you want to go see that. November 19th, 2021, over on Red Valkyries. They were my first stream. Then my second stream was December 1st, 2021 with Don Chen. Now, I think I only had about 4 minutes or something. That was talking about the Ashcan. And then I think my third was probably on Pop XP with Niles and Billy. So not too shabby to be on with Shay, Don, and Chen, and Billy and Niles. And I had half the show. It wasn't like I had originally. They scheduled me with some other people, and the next week they had Dan Plegel, Pedro, and like 3 other people, and they got maybe 5-6 minutes to talk about I had half the show to talk about my Ashcan. So God's been good to me. They coupled me with a Kickstarter, a guy who had been in comics for a long time and was making some great stuff. It just sucked that it was over on the Kickstarter. Even had like Mago like action figures. It was like Golden Age, and I didn't even consider like the artwork that John did for Devil Flyer Golden Age, but I can kind of see that. So the art style kind of dictated me, and afforded me the opportunity. It does look different from everything that's out there, and maybe that's a good thing, not as polished, but I guarantee you good stories and, a variety of styles, a variety of artists, good merch, mostly about the books. The merch I'll be sticking over on my new Shopify store, like the t-shirts, jigsaw puzzles, maybe some bookmarks for Ice Queen. I will be putting up some original bookmark stuff. I'll try and get that in today. If not today, I will be adding to this campaign as it goes. I don't know if we're going to get all the original art, and why would we? There's so much that we can pick from, and there might be a few pieces I really want to think about and just keep. Like I say, I think the Grave Tale story is going to be to my reckoning, maybe the best story. Maybe not. I mean, this bystander book, bystander 8 or 9 pages we're working on now. I don't think that's going to be the best story, but it's going to show you the possibilities of what's coming before. It's going to be like your window to really see the future of what's coming. And you'll point back to this issue and say, wow, 5 years ago, he had that in there. He knew where he was going. I do like a bookmark. I know. And you know what, Ice? I will just send you one free original with your order. Don't worry about it. But, if you do fancy something on there, by all means, buy it if you can. We're going to have fun. A lot of things have already happened that I didn't plan, like Standy. I didn't think I was going to do a Standy, but I'm like, yeah, we could absolutely do a Standy. And then I rethought it and said, oh yeah, tank artwork. And then that just goes with the back cover and even the artist edition that's on there. I think I'm doing some kind of innovative there with having the character colored like you see here in the icon red, and then having in a blue and gray outfit for like Golden Age, and then having him be on black and white on the back of the artist edition and on the blank cover. Because I know people have been doing a lot of streamings drawing on blank covers. Hey, they can buy Devil Flyer and draw on mine. I plan to do that and sell them. If I can't sell them on this campaign in demand later, which I probably can if I get them published up, printed up, probably before any of the other books, and then actually before it comes down, put up some blank covers that I've done artwork on the covers for. And I could absolutely, leave a few of the back covers blank too and do a wraparound. Just saying. Making those some of the rarest. I think if you're not going to give somebody artwork, give them value in the book that you do less of them, print less of them. I think having a blank cover that you can draw on should be something very special. And I know I like them. I bought a bunch of the Action Comics 1000 blank covers, and those weren't cheap. Those were probably about $8 a pop. But really, that's not too bad when you consider how big that book was. And I don't know. I'm guessing, but that was probably the lowest that I bought any of the issues for, because I did buy a lot of the different variants, although they had like 40-something variants. I think, we've got the artist edition. We've got 3 covers. 4 with the blank cover, if you want to count that. So, really wouldn't want to go over 4, but that we could do something special on the artist edition. The hardback. So, and we might reformat it in different way. I want to take time and be innovative with what I do. But we've done a simple campaign. I think we've offered you enough, and especially in these economic hard times, I'm very cognizant of that. I couldn't even afford my own stuff right now. But with your help, maybe I can, get some stuff made for the campaign. There will be the first stretch goes John Dillard artwork that he did. And I asked him, can I use this on the campaign? You already have it done. I do. He said it's done digitally. I could do, he just did a head and shoulders. He absolutely said he could expand that from head to toe if I wanted to, which I'm going to have him do. I haven't paid him for the artwork yet. I just haven't. He did that like maybe a couple of years ago when we were over on VIX. Took him about an hour, and he was asking me questions about, well, what's the skin color? What's this, and Ryan James around that time did one too. And I don't find a reference to that anymore. I tried to save that, but not. So I don't know. And I asked Ryan, do you have that? I hope he does. I'd like to buy that and put that as a trading card. So, probably need to hit him up again and say, Ryan, can you respond to me, please? If you don't have it, that's fine. Just let me know, but I would like to buy it from you. Stuff like that. I'll, Doc, not a lot, but I owe him, little over half a grand. That's a good way to put it, or a little, or less than 1,000. A little over half a grand at this point, which is fine. That's not, no biggie. He's been doing some things you'll see up on the campaign. And I've been trying to get in the mode of doing some of the backgrounds. I did this, whether I use it or not in that story or not is something I've been wondering whether I should, because I really want to go out there on that. I really want to establish the character, and I'm going to try and finish up these pages with Geo. So I might include this in a short story in there. I would really like to see my stuff colored. If it's 1 or 2 pages, I could probably afford that, and I could have a colorist. Or you know what? I've got time. I could probably have this printed off on something and do it traditionally and color it, and scanned and whatnot. I it's just a matter of time. I definitely want to set up an area where I can get messy and paint. I definitely want to set up an air, something where you can see me draw or ink or whatever, and actually see, and me not just hold it in my lap and look down all the time. But it's all going to come together. I've had peace about it. Since first of the week, since we got so much done on the first day, because there was so much to do, and there's still more to do, but I believe I've got all the files we need. I just need to get on that write-up today and tell you a little bit about Devil Flyer in the description. But, and I will take some of that, I'm sure, from the Ashcan write-up. I've got to get centered and back to producing artwork, and I feel like I'm starting to do that, even if it's just like little head sketches or something like that, or an idea for when I did this one background piece with all the circles and everything, I didn't geometric piece. I did not have anything in mind. That was just what I came up with. I think it looks pretty good. There are 1 or 2 things that need to be kind of made better on it, and then it'll be ready to uh, put up on the campaign. Maybe if I decide whether to use this or not. I don't know. 2 months are going to go by quick, folks, on the campaign, and before you know it, it'll be going into man for a short time, and then fulfillment. I'm blessed enough to have had what's up, 15, 15. Let's see, 30, 40. About, I was blessed to have over a third of the story already complete, which was the Devil Flyer story. And then, even more than that, I had all the artwork to another 8-page story. So we should be able to finish this up if not, and the money's going to help. Believe me, the money's going to help me produce other stuff for the campaign and produce other stuff for the next project as well, hopefully, and get us down the line further, because there's definitely some artists I want to help out, and there are some artists in need. I talked to one a couple nights ago, might have been early yesterday, and it's like, wow, I don't know how you're making it, and those are like the people I like to help, and I've done that. He would be like my third artist I've really done that with. First was Vic, and then not call anybody out, but Tank Ferret, and now this guy. So, that's what it's all about, lending a helping hand and them helping you, and not necessarily, you can look at it two ways. Either taking advantage of his, situation. No, I think I'm, and I'm paying a fair rate. So there's that. Anyway, love you. See you later. Keep collecting.